Geico just denied your car crash claim. Does that mean you're out of options? Absolutely not. In this video, I'll show you the most common reasons Geico denies claims, how to challenge their decision, what evidence you need to build a strong appeal, and how to fight back against bad faith insurance tactics that might be at play. Hey, I'm injury attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. I spent years helping injured folks just like you fight back when insurance companies try to take advantage of them. If you've been in a crash and need someone in your corner, give me and my team a call today at 504-882-9867 for your free case consultation. Remember, when you want to win, gotta give them the L. Let's start by breaking down the most common reasons Geico uses to deny claims. Geico is required to give you a written explanation when they deny your claim. That letter should spell out exactly why they're refusing to pay. Understanding their reasoning is the first step towards challenging the decision. One of the most common reasons is comparative fault. Under Louisiana law, if you share any fault for the crash, your compensation gets reduced by your percentage of responsibility. Under Louisiana's new law, if you're more than 51% at fault, your claim gets denied completely. Geico is going to dig through the evidence looking for any way to pin more blame on you. Maybe they'll claim you're speeding or distracted. If they can argue you were mostly at fault, they'll use that to deny your claim entirely or reduce what they're willing to pay. Another frequent reason is lack of documentation. Insurance companies require solid proof to validate claims. If you didn't get a police report, if you delayed medical treatment, if you didn't have photos of the scene, if your medical records don't clearly link your injuries to the crash, Geico can use those gaps as an excuse to deny your claim. Sometimes claims get denied because of missed deadlines. Louisiana gives you a limited time to file a personal injury lawsuit, and if you miss that window, you lose your right to compensation forever. Insurance companies know this, and they'll drag out the process hoping you'll run out of time. If your claim gets filed even one day late, it'll be denied. Coverage issues are another common denial reason. Maybe the policy lapsed. Maybe the driver wasn't listed on the policy. Maybe there's an exclusion that applies to your situation. Geico will scrutinize every detail of the policy to find a reason not to pay. Then there are bad faith insurance tactics. These include unreasonable delays in processing your claim, denying valid claims without proper investigation, misrepresenting what the policy covers, or simply ignoring the claim altogether. If Geico is using these tactics, it's not just unfair. It could be bad faith, and a lawyer can hold them accountable. The key is to get the denial in writing and understand exactly what they're claiming. Once you know why they said no, you can start building your case to fight back. If Geico denies your claim, don't assume they're right. An experienced car crash attorney can help you appeal that decision by building a strong case that proves the at-fault driver should be held responsible. Here's what that process looks like. First, the lawyer will carefully review all correspondence related to the denial. They'll examine every document Geico sent you, looking for weaknesses in their reasoning or signs of bad faith. Sometimes their denial doesn't hold up under scrutiny, and a good lawyer can expose that. Next, the lawyer is going to document all the evidence needed to prove your case. That includes the police report, photos of the crash scene, photos of vehicle damage, medical records that document your injuries and treatment, witness statements from anyone who saw what happened, and your own insurance policy documents if you're claiming under your own coverage. If the denial was based on comparative fault, we'll collect the evidence that proves the other driver was primarily responsible. It might mean finding evidence such as dash cam footage, traffic cam videos, or even expert testimony from accident reconstructionists who can show what really happened. If the denial was based on insufficient documentation, a lawyer can help fill in those gaps. Lawyers will also get medical records, detailed treatment plans from your doctors, and statements that clearly link your injuries to the crash. Lawyers document every expense, medical bill, lost wages, property damage, everything Geico should be covering to help build your case. Throughout the process, a good attorney and their team will handle all communication with Geico. They're going to update you on the progress of your claim, handle settlement negotiations, and make sure all of your recoverable damages are accurately calculated. You focus on your recovery while we focus on building the strongest case possible. One critical piece people often forget, Louisiana has a statute of limitations on personal injury claims. We call this prescription. You generally have 2 years from the date of the crash to file the lawsuit. If Geico is dragging their feet on your claim, we need to make sure you don't run out of time. Missing that deadline means losing your right to pursue fair compensation forever, even if your claim is completely valid. An experienced injury attorney tracks these deadlines carefully and won't let the insurance company run out the clock. If your claim is successful, or if we negotiate a fair settlement, you're entitled to fair compensation for both economic and non-economic losses. Let's break down what that means. Economic damages are the financial costs you can calculate. Injury-related medical expenses like emergency room visits, surgeries, hospital stays, medications, physical therapy, rehabilitation costs, lost wages from the time you missed work, reduced earning capacity if your injuries affect your ability to do your job long-term, as well as property damage, rental replacement. All of these are economic damages. In Louisiana, we refer to these as special damages. Non-economic damages cover the losses that don't come with a receipt and are harder to calculate with a number, but they're just as real. Pain and suffering from your injuries, emotional distress, mental anguish caused by the crash, loss of enjoyment of life if you can't do the activities you used to love, and the ongoing impact to your own quality of life. In Louisiana, we call these general damages. These damages help you access the medical treatment you need, compensate you for the income you've lost, and recognize the personal toll the crash has taken on your life. A fair and just settlement or result should cover all of these, not just your medical bills. According to Geico's own information, they claim they can process a claim and offer a settlement in as little as 48 hours. That sounds great, right? Fast resolution, quick payment, everyone moves on. But here's the reality. Many factors can drag out the process. Disputed liability, incomplete medical treatment, complex injuries, or simply foot dragging by the adjuster can all slow things down. And if your claim gets denied, the appeal process adds even more time. Working with an experienced attorney can actually speed things up. Why? Because we know what documentation Geico needs. We submit everything the first time. We know the mistakes that cause delays. When Geico sees you have legal representation, they also take the claim more seriously because they know we're prepared to file a lawsuit if they don't act. A knowledgeable and experienced lawyer can give you a realistic timeline based on your specific situation. They'll also push back if Geico is using delay tactics to wear you down or run out your statute of limitations. If Geico has denied your car crash claim, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois. Call me and my team today at 504-882-9867 for your free case evaluation. We'll review the denial, explain your options for appeal, and fight to get you the fair compensation you deserve for your injuries. Remember, when you want to win, gotta give them the L. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.